United Nations orders immediate evacuation of family members of staff in Ethiopia as the conflict between the government and Tigray forces intensifies and NASA launches first ever planetary defense test. This is TRT World's Daily News Brief for Wednesday, November 24th. International alarm mounted over the escalating war in Ethiopia as Tigrayan rebels claimed to be edging closer to the capital Addis Ababa and more foreign citizens were told to leave. The United Nations said it had ordered the immediate evacuation of family members of international staff. France also advised its citizens to leave without delay following similar advisories by the US and the UK. U.S. President Joe Biden is going to release emergency reserves of oil to address rising inflation in the world's largest economy. The U.S. is releasing 50 million barrels of oil in coordination with other major consumers of crude. The unprecedented move should also help lower energy prices, which are up 250% since January. Washington has been calling on the international oil cartel OPEC and its allies to raise production to meet growing demand, but those appeals have been ignored. Tech giant Apple announced it is suing Israel's NSO Group, seeking to block the world's most infamous hacker-for-hire company from breaking into Apple products. Apple said NSO Group's spyware called Pegasus had been used to hack a small number of Apple customers worldwide. It's the latest blow to the hacking firm, which was recently blacklisted by the U.S. Commerce Department and is currently being sued by social media giant Facebook. The Human Rights Watch said both Poland and Belarus have committed serious human rights violations against migrants on their border. HRW researchers conducted in-depth interviews with 19 people, some of whom had been pushed back sometimes violently by Polish border guards. In Belarus, they said that violence, inhumane, and degrading treatment and coercion by Belarusian border guards were commonplace. HRW added that this treatment may in some cases constitute torture in violation of Belarus's international legal obligations. And finally, a NASA mission to deliberately smash a spacecraft into an asteroid to see if its course can be altered has blasted off from California. The SpaceX rocket carrying the experiment lifted off early on Wednesday morning from Vandenberg Space Force Base, NASA TV's live stream showed. The Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART, is a test run should humanity ever need to stop a giant space rocket from wiping out life on Earth. And that's your daily